All right, YouTube, I'm sorry it's so loud back here, but that's life at the bowling alley. We're gonna go over a couple of general issues I experience in a regular shift, and I guess basically the description of what a pin setter's job is in the bowling alley. So this is typical operation right now. We're running a league right now. We have all the lanes running, except I think one. Everything seems like it's running well at the moment, so we don't have any real problems, but I will go over some theoreticals, and maybe one will pop up while we're working here. So, typically, while the machine's running, it'll load up the top. It has at least 20 pins in the whole system at a time. It'll double stack pins on top of each other, but sometimes it will screw up. Now, whether that happens right here or if it happens over here, it'll do something called a pin jam, where it'll send two pins at the same time for one reason or another, and they'll both get jammed up together. You'll typically see it'll look something like this when the machine gets jammed up on itself. It'll typically look like that. And the pins will just keep filtering down and piling up together because something came out wrong. Usually, it's something like this, where a pin comes down backwards into the cup and tries to set itself because it didn't switch its direction properly here at the distributor. And then it ends up going in backwards, and then you get a pile up of pins that all just keep filtering down the machine, and then it ends up backing all the way up. This is a simple fix. In most cases, you just get rid of the pins that are in the way, drop them down, and let the machine start over. So we'll turn the machine on manual mode to see that working. So we want to make sure we're on our odd lane here. This is the manual button. So now the lane's turned on. And now the pins are going to start getting fed up the machine. So here we go. So this right now, what I've done to the machine is what we call out of sequence. The machine is no longer putting the pins down in the correct order. This will cause a pin jam at the end of the day, and it'll happen right now. Now we've got a third pin on top of the pile, and they're just kind of stacking all over the place. So that's an issue for us now. So what you want to do, you tap these fingers and get these pins out of the way. So you want to restart everything that's got a double on it. You want them out of there. That's all the doubles. Now we'll start pressing the fingers down until we get over. And I'm going to keep dropping the pins as well until we get back to position 1. And now we're good at position 1. Now we are back in sequence. And we will not have a pin jam in this setup. It'll run all the way to pin 9, and then it'll run out of pins, and we'll be all set. Alright guys, so that's a basic understanding of pin jams and out of sequence issues.